Greetings, YouTube. LMS Tactical here. Hope you're doing good and staying safe. If you're offended by foul language, wrong video, wrong channel. Where is Ramaphosa? Uh, Dude is missing in action. South Africa is completely melting down in utter chaos, violence, murder, and mayhem. Cities are burning. The looting that's going on is out of this world. And Ramaphosa is oddly silent. Although, if you think about it, there's a good reason for that. A, he has been traveling around the world with his big shit-eating grin, asking for foreign investment to save his country, and it wouldn't look good to people that were considering investing in South Africa. I don't know why anybody would at this point, but it wouldn't look good for a guy to go say, "Hey, come and bring all your money and people and shit into my country," and then to talk about how his country's completely out of control. So that's why he's silent, in my opinion. The other thing is, look, at this point, there's only one way to stop what's going on. I don't think Ramaphosa has the balls or the brains or both to do it. But we saw this in Los Angeles when I was a police officer in 1992. It only takes a simple incident to spark complete destruction. And back when I was a little kid, you probably, in South Africa, you don't know about this little town called Watts, Watts. Just Google Watts riots in the 60s. That was a hot summer where racial tensions were high, and police relationship with the community was bad. And one traffic stop and one arrest started a riot that got lots of people killed and ended up with the National Guard in there, shooting it out with bad guys until everything was burned up, and it looked like Johannesburg today. Excuse me. Fast forward to 1992 when I was a cop. Same thing, man. Tensions were high. The video camera had just come out and was, people were buying them for the first time. And a full-blown criminal with an arrest record longer than my leg led the police in a pursuit, talking about Rodney King. And at the end of the pursuit, this gigantic guy wasn't submitting to the arrest, and so the cops were hitting him with a stick. Some dude, George, what's his name, came out with a video camera on his balcony, videotaped that. That launched, ultimately, after a trial and an acquittal and then a huge riot that we had to basically enact martial law. Nobody out from, it was beyond the ability for the police to control, because the politics were such that they didn't want the police officers to go out and hurt black people. So we just let it burn. It got out of control. People were dying, 70-something people dying, people shooting it out. And so ended up having to bring in the National Guard. Now, when the National Guard showed up and curfew was established from sun up to sundown, nobody out, within a day, everything was over. Bad people are less apt to do bad things when there's Humvees rolling down the street and well-armed guys. It's the only way to stop something like this. Whether or not Ramaphosa's military has the wherewithal to do it, whether they have the manpower, I don't know enough about it. But from what I saw when they went down to the Cape, it was pretty embarrassing. I don't know if they would be able to pull it off. I don't know if Ramaphosa wants to pull it off. There's a lot of conspiracy theories, and some may be true. Maybe this is a way to let everybody kill each other and do a little bit of population control over there. I don't know. Maybe it really is just xenophobia. I don't know. Maybe, maybe there's a bigger picture here that we don't understand as to why this is being sparked on. I mean, I saw I think I posted a video with the police commissioner or somebody talking about the foreigners in South Africa, and how basically he was hoping that everybody in South Africa could become a policeman, which was, to me, a subliminal message to go out and fucking kill foreigners. In any case, it's not going to take much to spark the final clash. And I posted today where the cops killed a guy with a bag over his mouth. He probably was a drug dealer that they were extorting money off of him every day. I think they took 50 rand a day or something for their morning coffee. And he didn't have any money, so they beat him up and handcuffed him and put a bag over his head and killed him. The video is a few videos back on this channel. But the point is, I make these videos to send them out, not only to you guys, but I'll send it out and tweet it out, and hopefully a media source will pick it up. I doubt it. It's not just me. I mean, there's other people that are following this situation. But not only is there a media blackout here, but there's a parliament blackout in South Africa, and I find that reprehensible. I really do. I can't believe that fucking cricket-looking motherfucker is nowhere to be seen. But anyways, what do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts as to why this is happening? And of course, it's been prophesized before. If you believe that this was going to happen, so things are kind of falling into place if you follow that. There's a lot of possibilities, but the end result is always the same. You better have your shit together and you better stay safe because it ain't going to get better anytime soon. If you think people, how the fuck are they going to rebuild some of these cities and Johannesburg and the malls and the buildings and the car? They don't have any fucking money to begin with, and the money that South Africa has is falling to shit in terms of its value. So good luck. What ended up happening in LA was they burned down their neighborhoods and they thought they fucked over the police, but the police didn't live in their neighborhoods. We went home and we still had stores and fucking milk, and those motherfuckers had nothing to buy because they burned it down. But criminals are not the smartest people in the world, and that's why they're criminals. Stop calling it protest. It's not a protest. These are fucking full on riots. Stay safe. LMS Tactical. I'm out.